Alright, so getting started. I am a beginner, even though I'm not, but I'm going to click it because that's how you make an account. And I've read it all. I've read the world. There's going to be an intro screen, which we're going to skip. Skipping all this stuff. Story. Who cares about such things? You can turn the volume on. It's going to be loud. But I don't play the volume on personally. Maybe I'll leave it on for 10 seconds just to experience it. This is the tutorial. It's going to go through it. Valk is going to tell us what to do. This is going to go off immediately. She's going to tell us what to do, talk about how to play. The basis of the game is tower defense through units or champions, and they have different roles with different things. It's not tick-based, it's not turn-based. It's cost-based and then just tower defense. So we start off with a Voltus, and it's moving at slug speed. Eventually we get a much faster speed, so this is like extra sluggy. But yeah, zap things because he's a mage. You could click him and see his range. That's his range. This is his ultimate range, which is charging up. So you can see his ult range is a little bit longer than normal. And if you're clicking on a unit or holding escape, which doesn't work in the tutorial, it does pause the game. But yeah, he's going to be good for... Oh, look, he's filled with rage. Unleash his ultimate. Oh boy, tap on the hero. Tap, zappy zap. There he goes. All it does is more damage, and it makes it so it goes farther and applies AoE with each attack. But there it is. That's the basic tutorial. I'm alive, but how? Yeah, starting off, it's like extra rudimentary. But we have some stuff to go through. Here's Rex. He's our first tank. Tanks are defender units. They are as a tank, as you can imagine. Uploaded our fight instance there. We got some gems. Got a new unit. Hit complete. Yeah, there's so much tutorial stuff to go through in the beginning. It's like, you know, pulling teeth. We've got a Rex. Cool. We could place our tank now. And he could defend on the ground. So, like, it's going to drag and show us. But they're coming from the right. We're defending the left. So, like I said, at 2x speed already. Amazing. Don't think I could do anything else setting-wise yet. But 2x speed is twice as good. So tanks default are going to be able to block 3 units, I believe, as their default. You can see his ult, because it's purple and not yellow or blue, that means it's automated versus manually clicked. So once he hits 300, he's just going to do it. So it's us autocast. It does some sort of sword thing and inflicts a stun. So come this next pack, he's going to automatically do that. And here it goes. There it is. Boom. All right, cool. That's that. And here's a couple of stronger units, but we're going to have... Volt Boy's ult is up, so we could tap this and zippity zap them, and he'll be totally fine. Tanks are tanky, so there we go. And they're missing a couple units. Still, we're gonna get a healer, and then a fighter, and then a mage. Or no, we have a mage, healer, fighter, marksman. That's the range unit. The symbols are in the top right, so you can kind of see what's going on here. But we're gonna start trucking along. We're gonna get our healer here. Oh, no, we get it from beating this. Got it. The reward is the healer. You have to get through this. There's so much tutorial faffing to be done. We can put them there or there. I prefer right here. A slightly larger choke point, I guess. Not that it matters, but yeah. And we'll put Voltus up here because he can reach the furthest and still tag the mobs that Rex is blocking. Zibbity zabbity zoop. We're just going to be sitting here zapping. Tutorial. How I love my tutorial. It's quite rudimentary early on, so, you know. Oh, there's our healer. Okay. This is Camille. Auto casts her ultimate like Rex's, but it just does a bigger heal. Specifically targeting whoever has the lowest life. But her range is 3 by 3 and then a nugget. A lot of people get more range as they upgrade out. We're going to wait a little bit here and start zapping. There's the ultimate from Volt Boy. Never lost faith in you, Commander. Your light will guide us true again. Okay, you leveled. You advanced. We now have her. Congrats, we have Camille. Camille's our first healer. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Heroes. We get to look at our heroes now. There's our boys. We can upgrade him. He's leveled. We can go back. And this is going to be our town. Oh, nothing is unlocked. It's so rudimentary. All right. Keep it going. Boom. Put our healer in. I forget how, like, in the beginning, like any of these gacha games, but this is definitely the best one by far. But any gacha game, it's just like there's so little early on. there's barely any game to digest, you know? Let's see. Let's put our healer right here, or a tank right here. And I'm going to put our healer just facing up. That'll be fine. I won't even have to do anything else for the rest of this round. The earlier rounds are basically like nothing but stat checks as far as difficulty goes. The second he crosses over, I could ult. It'll start zapping them. But it's like, you know, we just got to get through all this early faff before the game really begins. You start making real progress. It's like a matter of just clicking red dots. Oh, here's the first boss. Here he comes. Oh boy, it's a lizard man. Bone boy. There's a couple heroes we get for logins that are really, really good. And they're going to go over a lot of like the basis of the the basis of the heroes and the units and what they do. But in the beginning, effectively, we're just trying to get through the campaign, finish all the stuff that gets our unlocks, and then start getting some units to pull. There's Liam. Liam is a meme unit, but he's actually okay for a meme unit because he has poisons. And poisons are percent-based damage. And as we know from many games, percent-based damage is good, so Liam's fine. He's acceptable. We're going to keep on trucking. Welcome in, Liam. Nobody has gear. Everyone's naked, and that's okay. And that's okay. We'll put you down. We'll put you down. Probably going to swap those, but that's whatever. Should be good enough to keep going here. Rex can go here. And then we're just chilling. Liam just does poison, and his applies a neurotoxin, which is a venom of some sort. Some sort of poison-based technology. There's our healer to heal everything up, and we're chilling. That's the end of this round, effectively. All the difficult parts are done. A lot of, you'll hear me use terminology like solve, like what's the solve for this stage. So what that references is basically like, it's a tower defense, right, obviously, but there's a certain way to place units, to pick up units, to rotate units, to arrange units, that you're basically trying to solve a puzzle. This game is kind of like a puzzle game in that sense. So the more pieces we have, the better. It's like playing chess, but you have 300 unique pieces, kind of. You know, so we're going to work our way through getting more pieces, gives us more flexibility, and et cetera, et cetera. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We've unlocked the first reward at the top here, and now we've got our first boss battle. Just going to keep on going until I hit a wall, whatever that means. 2 times speed. Okay, we'll put you down. We'll put you down. Our AoE mage is going to be great for a while. Liam's a lot better for the boss. But I sense a twisted darkness ahead. Do you know? This formation, holy shit. Oh yeah, the boss is going to come out and eat all of them probably, right? Alright, there's the big boy. Gobble. You going to kill all your own units? Yeah, you are. Alright, cool. So, here's the first hurdle. I'm not sure if it's a guaranteed loss here, but I think there's probably something that occurs that... Maybe not. The boss, I think, comes back. Is that what happens? He comes back from the dead and then gets stronger than one-shots people? There might be some false failure coming up. No, he's just kind of tickling. I don't know. I guess nothing. You can see the neurotoxin stacking up from Liam, though. Bank. That was a big AoE attack. You should be able to... Yeah, I guess we can't do it now, but we can... When the tutorial's over, you can hit escape and click a monster manual, and you could view specifically what each enemy does, their abilities, their movesets, etc., to get a better idea of what is going on. Because, like, if we knew that he was AoE, maybe we would move Voltus back to here, and maybe he would take less damage or something, but that's, like, part of the solving, you know? Alright, more gems, heroes. They're going to tell us that we have learned something. We can now promote. So, of the different things on the right side, attributes, awaken, gear, skills, away, artifact, all this type of stuff. Promoting is one of the ones that typically fully upgrades the kits of units, giving them passive stats, but also giving them something else. Like this one is going to power him up, and he's actually going to change just into a different dude. He's like cracked out of his shell now, and he's like better in every sensible way. He gained a range, which is cool. He's also just like a dude with frosted tips. They're going to send us back in the campaign. We're going to claim our gold up top. They won't want me to claim my gold. They want me to keep going. That's fine. We'll keep going. Keep your secrets. Alright, so the units are coming from there. So where can we put Rex? Rex is going to be there, so we can put Volt. Volt is here. And then Rex can go in his little spot here. Yeah, AoE mages are some of the most important units you'll ever have in the beginning, which is good. If you put Liam here, he can attack stuff in both lanes as they're walking over. Well, they basically seem to take no physical damage, so amazing. But that is what it is. That guy takes damage. You can see the neurotoxin taking off the 50s. That's the typeless, non-basic damage. Okay, they're turning the corner. I can ult with Zappy Boy. Zippity zap, zippity zap, zippity zap, zippity zap, zippity zap, zap. Liam is nutting. He's neurotoxin nutting. As long as we keep the units under 3 or under 4, Rex can block them all, which is fine. Fine by me. Alright, that's Mari. If isn't the Legendary Commander, welcome back. Hello, Mari. She's an epic mage unit, a magic unit that is basically just built for CC, early crowd control. She does this, which is a really good blizzard attack. She's actually used like deep into the end game for certain scenarios. She just is kind of the best CC unit in the game, so cool. Yeah, I don't know if I get her right now, but she's just really good in general. If you were to get her, it'd be pretty useful early on for a certain comps, so if we ever get a Mari, that'll be cool. I also don't have to build her with any damage, so she's just for CC. This is the first end of this section of the chapters. We get a summon. Summons are what we want. That's the gambling. We love gambling. Gambling is great, so we're going to push that. Here's the first boss section. We're going to put... Alright, if you're going to be there, we're going to put you there. See, if I could have reached them if I would have went sideways, but that's fine. Put you there. You could build a rage. Oh, these shields are going to pop probably, right? Yeah, a little bit. That's fine. Put the healer there. Alright, we're good enough. That's the big Baron. He's most of the bosses are based off of existing units, so that's Baron. He's an epic tank. Very good tank, actually. You could use him for a very long time. The level cap is 60. All these units are like up to 30 because they're 3 stars. Each star denotes 10 levels. So right now these are 3-star units. They can get up to level 30 naturally. But yeah, at the moment they're obviously lower than that because they're not leveled. But whenever you get a Baron, he's an epic, he starts at 4-star. We would definitely use... Ooh, that's close. We would use Baron... Yeah, you could definitely use him for a while. This might kill us if the shield pops. And we barely succeeded. The toxins from Liam got him. There's the end of that cutscene. Gonzo. And we finished the chapter onto the next chapter. Cool. Looks like she leveled up. So I think that's the end of the base tutorial. And I'm kind of set free now, which is what I'd like. I'd like to be free so I can do what I need. There's the summoning crystal. They're going to have me do it. I don't remember if the first summon's like seeded. I don't think it is. Feature unlocked summoning. So we start getting all the pop-ups and we'll know. Alright, there's the summoning. So the beginning... Oh, you want me to click it? Okay, cool. It's going to either change color or something, and I get a rare. So if it were to go purple, it's an epic. If it goes gold, it's a legendary. There's Marine. She's a piercer, which is great, because I don't really have one that's useful. She's an infernal. These are her factions, Infernal Piercer, and she's a marksman as a unit. You could say... I get a free one in that amount of time or right now? Well, they want to go out here first. Heroes, Maureen, upgrade, boom, go back out. They're telling me what to do still. I'm going to go back to the campaign. I didn't even... Okay, I'm going back to the campaign. I'm getting bullied. I'm going to take Liam out and put Maureen in. That's fine. I want to break free. Spiders. Spooters. There's a tarantula. We should have never come this way. Yeah. Alright, so we could put you there. You can start shooting the tarantulas. Put you there. You can start shocking the tarantulas. And do I even have to put a tank down, or are they just going to kind of clear it? Probably do. If I did, I could put them here. That'll take care of... Be able to both hit them. Her ultimate is a bombarding something. that happens towards the front, firing in 2 waves. Okay. This looks like it's the exact same orientation. Not even going to bother doing it at the moment. Nothing's happening. You typically hold on to your ults until something happens. Like right here, I could ult. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There's a cool ship. The eventually you get a button that says auto cast ults, and it just kind of makes it so they automatically trigger whenever they're full, which is not consistent and not recommended for early on characters. But when you're lazy, it doesn't matter. That's fine. Like right now, I could have timed this a little bit better to get an extra couple zaps probably on these scorpions. This last wave, maybe. No, that was pretty good. But you get the idea. Level up. So everything we're doing is spending energy. It's energy-based. We gain energy passively. We use gems to do things. We just got a beginning training event point because we're a beginner on paper. Although I'm extremely knowledgeable about the game, so it's kind of a farce. I can go back and claim my gems finally. Fuck you. Am I free to, like, do stuff now? I think I might be. I think I am. Am I free to click things? Yeah, I am. Okay, I could bind my account. Yeah, I've bound my account. I just got 300 gems for that. There's also a redeem code option here. This lets you put in promo codes. The promo codes are really, really good. And you could just kind of slap on 1 billion, which is nice. If they work, it'll tell you. If they don't work, it'll tell you. That one worked, okay. So it looks like that's the only one I have active at the moment, but that's better than nothing. So if you put a promo code in, it'll be in your mailbox. Oh, there's an update. I'll add that to my calendar. Oh, I'm starting to get all my free stuff now. Looks like the account is like active in God's eyes because I'm able to claim all the free shenaniganery. There we go. We got some stuff there. This is what we got for a free thing. A summon shard and some dust. And there should be some event stuff. 7-day stretch. So, okay. So, starting off from 7 days for a recruit, we get a free Mari on day 3. And then a Ein, is that his name? On day 7. This is share something to get whatever. You can just click claim and it doesn't do anything. Points. So, this is just like a promo thing for doing what exactly? Oh, this is for purchasing. So spending money gets you this. That doesn't matter. I won't be spending money really. And here is the event hall for the early bonus. We'll be doing a lot of this. And then pre-registration I did. So you always want to check these events to see what's coming up. Obviously on a new account, it's totally cooked, so it doesn't matter. And if you did want to spend money, the Aeona's gift for $5 is a great purchase. If you chose to spend money. If you don't, it's fine. We're going to do all... Oh, my Discord. I forgot to silence myself. Holy shit. Never again will that happen. As in happen probably all the time. That's fine. The challenges. We have a ton of stuff. There's just going to be a lot of completing this sort of stuff and challenges. Complete the account binding process. We have to bind something... from Google. Rags to riches. Oh, there we go. That's completed. Change your name 1 time. I think we get one of those for free. I just haven't gotten it yet. So when it comes to summoning, we have this increased rate for the first pull of our legendary, which we just don't have at the moment, but that's okay. And as far as investing in characters, I could bring Voltus up to 30 is fine, and then spending these summon things to increase them is fine. Rare resources, meaning resources used on rares, don't matter, because rares don't really matter too much. So the faster I can get him leveled up, the more free stuff I can claim from any of this sort of stuff, like doing this thing and doing whatever. Edit your bio 1 time. I didn't edit my bio. How do I edit my bio? It is... Oh, tap to enter. Fresh boy... in a fresh world. This is a quote, by the way, from Dead Pope 2025. Alright, cool. My bio's been edited. So you want to just like go through these sort of things and do stuff, but in the very beginning, our main point of progression is the campaign. So we're going to be going through the campaign with our shitty team, and hopefully become less shitty as we unlock new things, get more levels, etc. But it's a lot of just early churning and burning. Now, you saw me upgrade the Voltus, right? So he's going to be much more powerful than my other units in the beginning because he's now level 26. and these things are much lower level. You can see if I hold the monster manual what they do. These things suicide bomb. They have no magic res. These things just are little small spiders, but there's a bunch of them. They have very minimal res in life. This thing is a more aggressive and sturdier, but still pretty negligible. So you can see like what they have, what they do. Their damage type is magic. Their damage type is physical. Very useful stuff when it comes to figuring out what a battle is going on. But now my Voltus is hitting twice as hard. I don't think I even have to place Rex anymore. Probably not, because whatever. No reason not to. I still will, but there's just no point to also. I'll do it for emotional support. Now, this game has a ton of depth. There's a lot to digest, a lot to go through. I'll do my best to explain things as they come up, but between each of these episodes, maybe... No, there's pointless. It's pointless because I'm going to record this so far ahead of time. That whatever. The promotion raid for winning insignias is open. Let's pay a visit there. All right. So they want us to go check out promotion raid. Promotion raid we talked about a little bit when it came to upgrading the Voltus a little bit. There's my login bonuses over there now. So I'm going to go to raids. This is our display for all the different things we could do. We'll do Insignia of the Marksman, I guess, first they want us to do. Stage 1 and hit start. This is where we get promotion materials of different rarities. They are kind of thematic, slightly, but also not, so that's fine. The anti-air one, we have to basically just use units that attack the air. It's as to be expected. Not a whole lot going on there. But Voltus is doing Voltus things. Yeah, this is it. Guess I could put in a healer. Rex will do nothing. He'll never see the light of day. And I'll have to do this for if I want to get promotion materials to promote people, at least to like 3-star promoted. But I don't think I'll even bother for most of these people because they're just very unimportant to invest in early on. It's much better to go like, if I get my one Voltus to like 40, he'll be able to carry me damage-wise for the bulk of the early game. And that's fine. Wow, level 5. Let's go. Raising your account level will get you more diamonds and energy, but also just passively get you a higher energy cap, so you get more energy back, which is great. Probably going to want me to promote my Maureen. Welcome, Maureen. You've now gained some ability. Oh, here's your little intro, Maureen. Hello, goodbye. She's saying something. I hear what she's saying. I didn't get a chance to hear it. Yeah, I'm good on that. Okay, they want us to go back to the campaign. They're forcing me to keep doing the campaign. I want to break free. Okay, Voltus could probably just hold this entire section like this. He's just gonna be able to handle most of this himself. But in case he can't, I'll put Rex down. Your first, like, 2 weeks of Watcher Realms playing is, like, pretty damn active. And there's not a lot of downtime in progression because you're getting resources basically in line with how fast you're spending them. It's a lot to do. Eventually it becomes much more of like, I get to spend a little bit of time accruing resources and spend a little time using them. That's later. But for this early couple weeks, it's just, if you want to play, it's just non-stop play. I can keep checking my dailies here and my challenges. The challenges will just go as fast as you can imagine. When do I get a free name change? I don't know if I do. Change my name one time. Let me change my name for free. Here's my daily logins. Oh, I got a shitty unit. There's a red dot. This is probably for news stuff. Well, let's click all the news so I can get rid of the red dots for now. If you want to read it, there's a lot of info in here, and sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not, but for the most part, it's not. Oh, I missed something. Oh, it's the survey. It actually says page does not exist when I just clicked that. Okay. Can I upgrade him anymore? I cannot. I have no more experience. I have no more promotion materials. He needs the purple stuff now, which I don't have, so we're going to keep on cooking, dude. Heavily armored monster with high defense. Mages excel at that. Well, good thing I've got a level 26 Voltus. You know what? I placed Rex in the wrong place. This is a good time to showcase this. You could pull up a unit to get like half its cost back, and it goes on cooldown for an amount of time. But that's what that looks like when you do that. So I put him in the wrong tile. Because of that, I've been punished been punished slightly. Have been punished enough? Hard to say. I'm waiting for him to turn the corner. Can ult with Maureen, and he's gone. Look at that. Big unit taken care of. Just ulting at the right time. Here comes the guys that might actually have to tank, but Rex is about to be back up. Yeah, I would have to tank these. So we'll put Rex right here. And I think everyone can still reach this tile, so they're all within appropriate distance. There we go. First minor fuck up, I guess. First of many. I have not been defeated yet. If you do get defeated, you get back the resources to run it. So if it cost me 8 energy to run this and I fucked up and I failed, you have infinite attempts to continue on. Like, you just retry. So, not a big deal. I'm going to put Voltus in a reverse here because he reaches more. Part of, like, placement, I also become, like, what tiles they have access to. So putting him here, I actually get to see more of the field. Like, there's only one dead tile of the one that he's on. So it's something to consider when placing your units. Like putting Maureen here, she has access to 4 tiles of ground, right? Versus here, it's only like 6 or something. Like, it just depends on where you want to put her. So right here, she might have more access to see. So it might be better. But maybe you might not want her ult going in a certain direction. Like, all that kind of comes into play when that's about placement. Placement's huge in this game eventually. It's everything. Placement, timing, it all becomes relevant. Also, right now, none of these units are able to attack my Voltus. Once you get units that can attack things on platforms, it becomes a whole other ballgame of, like, my healer right now couldn't reach everybody if I wanted. Like, she doesn't have the actual reach, right? So, if my Voltus was being attacked, I'd be, you know, shit out of luck, kind of. Maureen ult time! Boom! Alright, the experience raid is now available. So, experience raid is what you do to get just experience. Each different dungeon and raid has its own thing. So, for example, you saw earlier... let's put my Voltus here. Whoops, he's facing backwards. Alright, reset. Put him there. Earlier you saw my doing a promotion raid's sole purpose is to get promotion materials. So that's one avenue. Doing experience raids sole purpose to get experience, which is something that you care about when leveling units, etc. I'll place the healer down for no fucking reason. But yeah, you just want to be able to churn through these goblins as they come out, and they come out more frequently, and they do more stuff. So in its current iteration, it's like, you can see I'm just trying to kill them, but, you know, bigger ones come out and angrier things. So if I wanted to get experience, just spend my resources to get experience, this is a better avenue than, like, doing something else. Although you always get experience passively, but this is just for experience. Okay, there's the first one down with 100% completion. Nobody got through, meaning we get all the experience. And, yeah, we'll get a little bonus, I think, actually, at the end, right? 100%, perfect, completed. Yep, so I attained every amount of that. And there's the bonus. Good. So that's that. So now I can spend those experience lamps on my peeps to give them some levels. See if I go back here. Yes. There's the starter, all the advertisements in the very beginning. 2 times rate. I don't even have the to pull. Free in. What does this mean, free in? Like, I get a free one? Remaining day 6. First summon is free. Well, that wasn't free. Oh, they just mean in general. Oh, I just got Theowin. Okay. I don't know if that's seeded. I don't think I'm supposed to get a Theowin first. I truly can't remember if you get a Theowin first. If you don't, that's kind of nuts if I got one. But if I do, that's less nuts. But if I'm not supposed to get it, I'm just going to Google it. Okay, so it looks like every account pulls a Theowin, Tazira, Brienne, and Idril from their first summons. Or one of their first summons. So, that just happens to be the one I got, I guess, is how it works. Either way, I'm going to promote him. He's my new marksman. Theowin's really good. So, he basically is a ranged single target unit that has AoE capabilities. You can see the next promotion gives him an increased attack range. And you can see his information by clicking attributes. Is it gear? Gear and attributes. You can see his cost is 11. His range, his attack animations. If you look at his skills, you can see he deals 1 damage after attacking multiple times. He throws a large one. So every couple attacks, he throws out a big one that has more AoE. That one does AoE. And then he gets Hamstring, which is the Blade Hurl and Large Saber inflicts slow. And then his ult is he throws like a big old blade that rotates around. So that's what he does. So he's worth investing into. So we could just sink all of our experience in him for now. We don't have a lot, but we have what we have. Claim this stuff. And let's just see if our next summon, does this just pull another epic? Or is that a meme? I don't know. No, we didn't pull an epic. We just got a Lord. Dagna. I don't know if that's seeded either. Some of these are seeded. Alright, pull one more. Okay, what is that going to be? Alright, so that's just shit. So I don't know if I got lucky on the some of the pulls there or not. But really not supposed to be summoning versus whatever. But Dagna's a Lord. So Lords you can see because they have a crown. And what Lords do is they have a base ability which increases the team members' attributes by 5. So she's a Northern Lord. So anybody else that's a Northern gets 5% base attributes. They also periodically grant shields to faction members, of which there are none but her. So kind of irrelevant. But if I did have them, I would get them. So now we would go in, take out Maureen, put in Theowen. And I could take out Rex and put in Dagna, because although it doesn't matter as far as using a tank, it's like, if I'm going to have any Northern unit, I'd rather have at least the fact that she has, you know, a Lord ability is good. So, but Theowen's probably just going to carry me now. So there he is. He's just going to do his things. There's his little blades. After a couple attacks, there's the bigger blade. That's what he does. You can see them building every couple attacks. He's really good. He's worth definitely putting points into. In general, he will be a nice addition to the team. Will be welcome. And I just can't reach them. Can I reach with this? Yes, I can. There we go. That's why positioning matters. This is a decent little team to start out with. Theowen will be good. So I'll show it next wave that comes, but Theowen will do his big glaive, which is a little bit better. There's the Arachna. Arachna's yelling at us. Warning! Big boy coming. Warning.